When is it time to invest in a plucker?
First one down.
That's what Kai's now wondering after David, look at the size of my plucking machine, turns up.
I was on the phone to you, David, the other day, and I said about plucking pigeons, it's quite an arduous task. And you said you got a new pigeon plucker, or chicken plucker, I should say. So
I think so.
This is the Zipper ZI GRM. Looks pretty futuristic. And I thought, if it can work on pigeons, as well as it works on your chickens, then we're on to a winner, really, because we shoot quite a lot of pigeons here. I use a lot of pigeon on the menu. Are we on?
Good.
It just saves a lot of time for me, especially my busy season. Summer is my busy season, so if I had something like this, or borrowed it from David, then it's going to be good.
David invested in one, having started rearing his own table birds, and he hasn't stopped crowing about it. So if Kai gets a few pigeons this evening, we can give it a spin. Kai is far happier behind a rifle than a shotgun, but he is part of a syndicate where the plucker could also come in handy, and he enjoys a bit of low pressure me time in a hide.
Deer stalking is my main love. Pigeon shooting is something that I've done for years and wanted to do more often, but because of my work and working away a lot of the summer months, quite often it's hit or miss, but I just really enjoy it. It's just something really, especially now, this evening, like I was saying to you, it's a nice breeze, it's not too hot, and just sitting there chatting away like we will do, just good company or whatever, and just shooting. Take something home for the pot or a few extra bits for the business, but really it's just about out, do some field sports, doing the things you love, and it's just great, absolutely fantastic.
Not to be outdone by David's plucker, Kai gets out his pecker.
I probably shouldn't sit like this, should I? I've had my pecker for a couple of years now. It's a bit bruised and battered, but it's still going strong.
Very strong.
You can see them now, there's 3, 4, 5, there's quite a few of them, and that, hopefully, that'll pull them off that flight line because they're in between two fields here.
Kai's hide is minimalist. A sprig here and a sprig there.
I just think a few little things that's going to break up. I'm not finished yet. Just a few little things just to break up the kind of square shape of it.
That's made it work. Definitely. That's amazing.
There we go.
Awesome.
Just a little bit above there, just to break up the straight lines. Anyway, let's just go and shoot, shall we? We're not going to shoot anything criticising my pigeon hide.
It takes a few shots for Kai to get his eye in. The shot cam reveals all. Eventually he starts making contact. He says that buying the simulated training aid Duck Hunter, which we were showcasing on our stand at the British Shooting Show, helped him a lot and blew away the cobwebs.
How long have you had a Franchi?
About a year now, actually. So this is obviously left-handed. I can shoot with both with a rifle. With a shotgun, I'm a lot more comfortable left-handed. I had a right-handed Webley and Scott one for a long time. I mean, it was fine because the cartridge would hit you in the face, but sometimes you get the residue back in your eyes and it's not very nice. So having a proper left-handed shotgun has made a bit of a difference, not so much shooting. But no, it's nice, easy to clean.
You don't clean anything, what are you talking about?
I do.
You don't.
I do. Give it a brush.
You don't, you really don't.
Just give it a brush. I'm not sure if that recorded. No, but I was a bit late on that. I was too busy talking to you, David, and that one is just started to fly away.
Oh, last shell. Well done.
Well, I've actually got one more.
Oh, I thought that was going to be our moment.
I've got one more. Some wheat.
After a sociable few hours, there's a bag of about 15 and an opportunity to play with the plucker.
Tried it earlier on with the birds have been in the chiller for 2 days. So these are still warm. So this is, double check it again. This is a bang on 60 degrees. Happy with that. So I'm going to plop them in there for about 10-15 seconds. And this time we are going to do something a bit different. Rather than putting 1 or 2 in, I'm probably going to put 4 or 5 in, and I think that's going to help it and aid it along better. There we go. That looks a lot better already. It's hard to see what's going on because it's going out so fast. Let's have a look. So let's have a look what that's done. And that's pretty clean.
It's a bit weird, the wings, it doesn't do the wings.
It doesn't do the wings. I don't know why. But let's have a look. I'll stick them to the side. I mean, look, it's done. I mean, there's a couple of bits left there, but to be honest with you, the rest of that's completely clean. Now, like I said, you're going to take the wings off anyway, and the legs and the head, so. I mean, it's not bad at all, really, you know. I don't know if that was a shot or there's a couple of broken legs in there, and that could be down to the shot, or it could be down because they're a lot smaller and the chickens are a bit more fragile. Could have tumbled them, so they've like maybe broke the leg. I don't know. I'll have to try it again at some point with birds that I know like intact kind of legs, because you can see there.
It's not often I see sort of like a actually defeathered pigeon, because I normally just take the breasts off.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You know, these are pretty fresh as well, and it's clean. It's really clean.
It sort of works, but weirdly some wing feathers remain attached. Nevertheless, Cai thinks it has real potential if you're dealing with a quantity of birds. From looking like drowned rats, Cai quickly makes the birds look presentable. If you have advice on the best way to pluck, please leave your comments below.